Hey, how's it going, everybody? Hope you guys have had a couple days. And what we're looking at today is the directions for April 21st. We're looking at doing the relative humidity and dew point lab. So it's kind of two sheets or two things you're going to need to have open for this. First one is the actual lab worksheet that you're going to be filling out and turning in. So let's click on your class period for that. So say from first hour, click on first hour, and you want to Google Classroom. And then remember, for you guys, it'll be actually up here, kind of behind where my picture is. So mine's teacher, so it'll look a little bit different. So you open up the relative humidity, dew points, lab document. What's this up? And here it tells you want a psychrometer lab or relative humidity. So if we were in class, we'd actually be using the psychrometers to determine the relative humidity and kind of sling. So the first part is to determine relative humidity and dew point. So it's kind of that background information, what relative humidity is, what dew point is, and what the psychrometer is. Part one is similar to what we did for Monday, where you have your dry bulb temp and wet bulb temp, and you just have to determine the depression, humidity, and dew point using the same charts that you used on Monday. For part two, then, we're going to do, since we can't do this actually in class, where we can actually get the psychrometers out and use them. What we're going to do is if you go back to the other day by day, I have the relative humidity dew point lab. If you click on this, it'll take you to some different readings from some psychrometers or some hygrometers that that Mr. Libert created for us. So here it says use that in each of these slides to answer questions in part two, since we're not performing the lab in class. So you can see here's part two. Left is the dry bulb, right is the wet bulb. So you can look here and actually see, the dry bulb, and we're using Celsius, which is on the left side here, and then the right side for the wet bulb. So you can see it'd be right about 20 degrees Celsius for the dry bulb. The wet bulb, you can tell, is 10, 11, 12, so it's right about 12. So it'd be 20 degrees Celsius for the dry bulb, 12 degrees Celsius for the wet bulb. Come back and come down here, and you can actually fill it in. Dry bulb will be 20, wet bulb will be 12. And you can use that information to answer figure out what the depression is, the humidity, and dew point. Then we also have some questions here as well that you can use to answer. So for the last photo, and remember on the actual chart, you can actually see, like 17% or 14% relative humidity, and I should go to this. So you can see inside we have, 17% humidity. So that's what you have to kind of base that off of. So you can look at the chart here, you can see for humidity we don't have a 17%, and so what you have to do is you have to kind of figure out, so you can see 24 degrees Celsius, so you come down to 24 degrees, you can see there's not a 17, so you're rounding, and we're going to have you go to 14 for this one. Same thing for the outside, it shows as 37%, we want you to go to 42% for that one. And just answer the questions with that. So that is what you're looking at for the assignment for Tuesday. Tomorrow, Wednesday, we're going to begin the clouds. I know I've had that on a couple different times and keep pushing it back because I add some different things in. But again, if you want to begin, you can kind of do the clouds reading. I'll have another part for that tomorrow, hopefully this afternoon. If you have any questions, email me, let me know. Remember, I'm cutting back, and I'll add this onto the top of day by day, but I'm only doing the Zoom meetings now Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So if you do need any additional assistance, you can email me, or so I can set up kind of a private or an individual Zoom session. It's just I'm only getting one or two people each day, so it's feels like it's a waste of time. But I will be there Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and plus I can do any individual Zoom sessions whenever you need them. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know.